when Crosby found out he had a son, when he was in the hospital, and turned out to be a musician, they decided to form the band CPR. And they rehearsed the very first time for their first show actually at the Wiltern Theater in Hollywood, here. So they were rehearsing here, and I remember looking in the porthole there, while they were singing, and I looked at it. Crosby was grinning like from ear to ear, and he was like a foot off the ground. He was so happy. And James, I mean, they were really cool. So then I hear a little later, the next day or something, they were here for a week. Shiloh, come here. Crosby, was calling me, so I walk in, and, what did I do? What do you want? And he said, all the years that I've been coming here, and I don't see any of my T-shirts on the wall anymore. And he was right. I looked around. Yeah, there is. Then I looked, and well, no, I guess there isn't. But they had given us the T-shirts for that show at the Wiltern at the beginning of the week when they first loaded in. So that night, Bill and I stayed up all night long putting one of those T-shirts on the wall. So we didn't say anything, and sure enough, I hear Shiloh again. I ran in there because I knew he'd probably seen it. Yeah. And sure enough, he had. And I thought he had a little tear in his eye. He was so happy. He was so proud. And they all autographed the shirt. And so that's the shirt right there.
Right over here,
CPR on the back wall there, the green one, with the letters CPR and the feathery kind of.
Right here.
Right there.
Turquoise. There you go.
And that's the T-shirt. That was a great show too. It really was nice.
Wow.
When was that? 07?
See all these?
97?
No.
Bonnie Raitt, Crosby,
Yeah,
Stills, Nash, Little Feat, Ozzy, Joe Walsh.
I remember
Carole King, Maria Valdez.
Yeah.
they were here in 2001 or 2.
Who's that?
CPR.
Yeah.
I remember. So I was after the liver thing and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the CPR. He was here a lot with them.
And way back then there was a story about coming up with the name, and then it was Crosby.
Well, yeah, because CSN is their initials.
Right.
And so are CPR, the PVR, and James's last name, and Crosby, so it was CPR.
Jeff had told me at this Paramount gig that we were at with Steve Perron and Jeff and some of them, and the story was that when it was CRP, and David goes, "No way, man, that spells crap."
That's right. No, CPR it has a kind of a double meaning.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, bringing back to life.
Bringing back to life, or that's why I thought it was
It's great.
very apropos.